experience. So, for those that are joining us today on today's Gold Standard podcast episode, we are sitting with Ciara McDougal, who's a class of 26, construction management. And we're going to be talking a little bit about the Steel Bridge team and some of the success they've had this season, and some exciting news coming up in the next couple of weeks. Some projects for the competition they've been working on. Before we get into that, let's talk about Ciara McDougal. Where are you from? What led you to the construction management program? How'd you find Canton? Fill us in a little bit.
Yeah, so my name is Ciara McDougal, and I'm from Gouverneur, New York. And I'm local, so I've always kind of known about SUNY Canton. And I've always heard very good things, so I decided I would, try it out.
Mhm.
And I chose construction management because I've always wanted to learn how to build and the components that fall under that category. And within my degree, I have enjoyed every moment of it. And I'm just about to graduate in a few more weeks, and I am very excited.
A very exciting time. So, that's great. I'd love to hear from local North Country residents that find their way to SUNY Canton. When you were in high school, was there any class that you took that led you to saying, or was there experiences that you had that was like construction management was definitely where I want to be? Was it a BOCES? Did you go to a BOCES program or anything like that?
I unfortunately did not go to BOCES. It was always an idea, but I really wanted to focus academically and just, broaden my education that way. So just going to college was my next best option.
Yeah. That's great. So, I think it was just a couple weeks ago, you went with the SUNY Canton Steel Bridge team to RIT. Is that right?
Yes, we did.
So you're down at RIT. Talk to me a little bit about how that competition went for the Steel Bridge team down there.
Yeah, so we competed about nine different schools. Some were top of the region's best engineering schools, and along that competition, there was a lot of good schools, a lot of good competitors, but we ended up coming second place, and that was a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication went into that, and we were very excited to compete, and I think we did a overall very good job.
Yeah, congratulations on the second place. So when you say a lot of hard work and a lot of commitment, explain a little bit. What does that hard work and commitment really look like behind the scenes?
Yeah, so there's a lot of components that go into this. We have several members that put a lot of time and effort into each and every role. So behind the scenes, there are many roles that need to be filled. Between designing the bridge, we have aesthetics, so poster boards that basically outline what went into the design, analysis of the bridge, and then the fabrication as well. That was a big part of it. And then we spent a lot of time practicing and being able to get a quick build time and just to be able to understand every component of the bridge and go out there and compete.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely. So when a project like this comes up, what does the time frame look like? Do you start this project in the fall? Does it get rolled in from a previous semester? Like, what does that process look like?
Yeah, so this is our second semester working on the bridge. So all of last semester was basically the design and fabrication, and then this whole semester was basically the practice and being able to understand the components of the bridge to be able to compete.
Okay. Okay. So it is. So there's the design phase, the design, and then the build phase, and then it works across multiple semesters. So speaking of competition, because of the successes that your team had in Rochester, you have an opportunity in a few weeks to go to El Paso, Texas for the National Steel Bridge Competition.
Yes, so we're very excited to be able to go and compete with some of the nation's best engineers. It's just going to be an amazing experience to stand next to some of those schools, and it's amazing we were able to pull it off and make it to nationals.
And speaking of problems, so I was looking at it, it's really a unique real life scenario that they utilize In this one specifically, they're talking about building a bridge, and so you have time to work on this problem and come up with the solution, being the bridge, and then you go down to El Paso and basically put all those elements together. Once you get there.
Yeah, we get a lot of practice in, and it's very surreal. We see a lot of real life issues, and just being able to communicate and work together is what makes things run smoothly.
What are you looking forward to the most about this national competition?
I'm really excited to just see other schools and what they've brought to the competition, and see how they work together as a team, and it's going to be a big learning experience in the future for us. The support has been absolutely tremendous, between the faculty and the other members in the club.
Yeah, that support is crucial, and we've got some really tremendous donors here at the college. When somebody says, "Okay, I'm going to make a donation to the Steel Bridge program," what is that really helping support?
Yeah, so being able to get donations and things like that, it just really helps solidify every role that was put into this, and gives credit to every person that was able to be a part of this team, and include everybody as well.
Yeah. That's great. And that's to be able to have alumni that have graduated from the different programs in the engineering school to continue to come back and support because they understand the importance of the Steel Bridge team and how this, plays into a critical role in connecting students with future employment. And do you also talk about this? So your involvement, is this considered a portfolio piece in
Yeah,
the
so
future?
so I actually put this right on my resume, and employers really like to see it. It shows teamwork and dedication, and it just overall it uh, is worth it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got future opportunities lined up after your degree. What does that look like for Sierra?
Yeah, so I've had this one in the works for a little while, and I took an offer about a month ago, or a little bit more, with CNS companies in Syracuse as an inspector, and I am just looking absolutely forward to being able to join the workforce with this company, and see how I grow as an individual with this company.
Yeah, that's congratulations to you, and I know it's an exciting time with graduation coming. I'm just kind of curious, how did you land with CNS? Did you get a chance to connect with them while here on campus, or?
I absolutely did.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
a big thing that I really enjoy about SUNY Canton is the career fairs. It's a great experience for everybody, and I encourage everybody to show out and just do your best there.
Yeah. What has what's really kind of been your favorite moment here while at SUNY Canton?
My favorite part at SUNY Canton has just been the amazing faculty. They're so supportive. I've made some really nice friends, and especially in the Steel Bridge Club. I mean, we have a lot of similarities, and meeting individuals with similarities, and it's just been a great experience here.
Yeah. And just to understand too, how many members are involved with the Steel Bridge team?
We have 14 members in our Steel Bridge Club.
So 14 members total. Now is everyone, do they come from diverse program backgrounds? Do we have some that are in maybe civil engineering and then some that are in construction management? Is it a combination of different programs that make up this team?
Absolutely. We have mechanical engineering, civil and environmental engineering, construction management, and a few others as well.
Yeah, and that's so important because those are really the pieces that would go behind building a bridge to begin with, right? So it sounds like it reflects those real life scenarios that you might see in the maybe working for CNS, perhaps, right?
Yeah, it brings a lot of personality to the club, and just everybody's perspective. It really weighs in, and it brings success.
Great. Have you had a favorite class during your time here?
I would say my favorite class has been the concrete class with Dr. Regal.
Okay, concrete. And why? Why the concrete class?
It is so hands-on, and you get to do a lot of group work, so it's really nice to be able to work with team members, and basically just put your knowledge together and solve problems. And the hands-on component is one of my favorite parts.
Nice, nice. last thing before we wrap up, is there what is there about the Steel Bridge team that maybe the public facing side might not always see that you'd like to maybe share and say, okay, this is some of the elements behind Steel Bridge that are so important to the
Yeah, I would say the design phase, it takes so long to be able to design and analyze. They use a software program, SAP 2000, and just to be able to run things like that, does take time, and the design of it takes time. Those individuals, they put countless hours into it, a lot of hard work, and then the fabrication too. It's they spend countless hours, and they put aside things to be able to accomplish, for our success. And then the builders, they put countless hours into practices and to solve issues. And we've run into, we actually had a bridge collapse this year, and we weren't sure if we were making it to competition, but our dedication showed, and we were able to redesign and get it up, and we brought it to competition and got second, and that's all we can ask for.
Yeah, so you just said it right there. I think that's some people might not always see the adversity that comes behind it. The fact that a bridge collapsed, maybe not being able to make it to the regional competition, to then, the adversity that you faced to get over there and get to Rochester and get second place and now move on to nationals. I think that speaks a lot for you and your team members. And of course, is that's scenarios that may happen in the real world. And yeah, I think just congratulations to all you and really your team's work and dedication and your professors, everyone who's involved in this project behind the scene. I think it's tremendous, and it sounds like you're going to represent SUNY Canton very well.
Yeah, and I just want to say a special thanks to everybody that I've worked alongside with. They've been absolutely amazing. The support has been amazing. The dedication that everybody has put into this, each role has been filled wonderfully. I couldn't ask for anything more from this group.
Yeah, very well said. How many hours in total do you think between all your team members do you think you've put into this to be able to get to where you're going to be in the next couple weeks?
I would say each member has put at least, 4 or 5 hours in a day just to be able to accomplish being able to make it to regionals.
Wow.
It's been a very long road, but it's been very worth it, and every individual is very proud of the work we have accomplished.
That's a lot. That's like 4 to 5 hours extra day on top of, most likely a full slate of classes during the week. You must have to really love what you're doing.
Yeah, in some of the classes, you were able to work and do the design there, or I mean, we would practice from 5 to about 9 p.m. at night, just after our classes, to be able to understand every component of the bridge, so that when we got to competition, we knew exactly where to place everything, just for it to run smoothly. So we love it, and we couldn't ask for anything more.
That's amazing. It's amazing. Obviously, good luck in El Paso. We're excited. We're going to follow along with your journey and continue to provide updates. And, I think you said it best. Thank you to all the donors from the SUNY Canton College and the Canino School of Engineering who have really supported the Steel Bridge team over the years to be able to get to this point and then continue moving forward to be able to experience and have the opportunity to get to El Paso for nationals and compete and represent the college on the national scale too. So I think it's very exciting, and I know we wish you all the best. So
Yeah, we're very thankful for all of the donors and all of the support, and we wouldn't be able to do it without them.
okay, Sierra. So could you take me through what a steel bridge competition really looks like the day of? Who's responsible for what? What does the start and the end of the competition look like? And then obviously the middle piece. Give us the full kind of picture of what to expect and what you can expect.
Yeah, so we get up early in the morning, and we transport our bridge right to the loading zone, and we unload the bridge. We're given a time to set up our aesthetics. So once we get in there, we start building the bridge, and it doesn't matter about the time or anything like that. We're just getting it built in order to get it set for the aesthetics. We also have a poster board that gets set up that outlines the details of our bridge, and judges come around, they do their grading. They take a look at everybody's bridge that's set up there. And then we're given an order on who's going to compete when. So this year we actually competed sixth, so we were able to see some of the other bridges get built. We had an idea of what they were running for times,
Mhm.
and we just kept in mind we were confident in our abilities, and we were able to have a good idea of what the judges would be looking for, things like that. So we ended up going sixth. We staged our bridge when we were ready, and the judges they started their timers, and we got right to work. Um, we know exactly what we're doing when we get out there, and everything ran very smoothly. Go look
Yeah.
at everything, and they did. They did find two spots that hadn't got tightened quite as good as they were supposed to. Other than that, everything ran very smoothly, um, and we competed very well. Once the judges were done taking a look at the bridge, we loaded it. We put some weight on it. We had a very good deflection. Um, Other than that, it was we weighed our bridge, things like that.
Yeah. So can you kind of explain to me what's the criteria that they use for evaluating?
Yeah, so we get graded on our speed, so build time. We get graded on cost efficiency, stiffness, um, the strength of our bridge as well, um, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got into a little bit about the time and the commitment that it takes to be on the steel bridge team. You have an opportunity to work on some of your project during your classes, but a lot of you also commit 4 to 5 hours after class to continue working on your bridge project. And so between classes, between that commitment, how do you manage all that? Because I also understand you have two jobs. What do you do outside of SUNY Canton and outside the classroom? But also, how do you manage that all together?
Yeah, so I like to stay busy, so just I don't have a lot of downtime, but it's a perk that I enjoy my jobs. I work for a woodchuckers tree removal service out in Black Lake, New York, and I work at the Prescott Ogdensburg International Bridge as a toll booth worker. So if I'm not cutting trees, I'm there, and if I'm not at the toll booth, I'm cutting trees. And I enjoy both very much. It keeps me busy, keeps me out of the house. So just juggling school and those two jobs, I don't have a lot of downtime, but luckily I enjoy it.
Okay, Sierra. So we have the National Steel Bridge competition coming up in a few weeks, El Paso, Texas. The cost of traveling is going up. Steel Bridge team is primarily donor funded. What how important is that donor funding to the Steel Bridge competition team? What does that look like in terms of support? And how big of a need is that to get you guys to nationals under the circumstances?
Yeah, so it is extremely important. As I said, there's about 14 students who put a lot of time and effort into being able to compete at regionals, and with our success at regionals, it's extremely important that the donors are there as our support, because it gives each person who dedicated their time and effort a chance to be able to experience. It allows everybody an opportunity to feel included and that their hard work is seen.
Okay, so Sierra, we talked a little bit about the need for donor support, especially being primarily donor funded. And really, a lot of that is to help get you guys to El Paso. There's 14 team members. We know there's rising costs with all that. How important is it to have all 14 team members? Especially being a self-funded program. What does that look like if only 12 of the 14 or 13 of the 14 are able to make it?
Yeah, it makes others who have put a lot of hard work and dedication to this feel maybe a little excluded, or miss an opportunity that's a great opportunity and to get our name out there and be included. So with the donations that we get, it allows everybody a great opportunity to be able to experience this and feel joy, and we're very thankful, and we can't thank the donors enough for supporting us, and making sure that everybody feels included.
Yeah, I think that's the being able to get the experience and having your full team there right behind this project is so important, and that's why we launched this Back the Bridge campaign. And we're asking donors who, whether first time supporting the Bridge program or have been a long time donor of the Steel Bridge program, to hopefully they'll see it in their hearts to continue to provide that support and get you guys to El Paso, Texas to represent SUNY Canton the way that we're looking forward to and the way that our alumni have always looked forward to. And we're excited to see the final result of that. Okay, so we've talked a lot about the Steel Bridge competition, the national competition coming up, and the wonderful experience that it'll provide for you and your team members. We had a chance to dive into what the competition looks like and on the day of, what the judging criteria and evaluation method looks like. One thing that we haven't discussed yet is there's going to be a lot of construction and engineering companies that sponsor this event and are going to come out to also kind of be gaining their own experience, but probably from a recruiting phase too. So, what does that look like for your team, and how important is that to all of you?
Yeah, so being surrounded by all of the other companies and engineering professionals, it's going to be a great opportunity for doors to open for individuals being able to uh, be included in this competition at Nationals in El Paso, Texas. A lot of the individuals going are still going to be in school for a few more years. And so networking with these companies is going to allow them to get an early idea of what companies they enjoy, and gain knowledge from these companies and develop into individuals that may have an opportunity to grow with those companies.
Yeah, that's fantastic, and like you said, the networking opportunities that come out of this, the opportunities for students, even if they are freshmen or sophomores, even juniors, maybe don't have an idea specifically where they want to go after they graduate, could maybe build relationships with some of these employers for internship opportunities, and through those internship opportunities gain future employment or get a better understanding of what path they would like to take in their career.
Absolutely. I think it'll definitely guide them on their journey, and just being able to build contacts along the way is a huge step.
Yeah. Did you do, I don't think I asked you this question, did you have a chance to do an internship opportunity? I know you did some with the Prescott Steel Bridge. Did CNS have an internship opportunity that you were able to take advantage of, or one of those other companies?
So I actually haven't done any internships. I've just been busy working with the companies that I'm with right now, the Woodchuckers and the Ogdensburg Bridge and Port Authority. But I am very dedicated to those, so I decided, to finish out with them while I'm here at college and transition into my next step with CNS.
Yeah, and that makes complete sense. Those are two great places to be working while in college and gaining all the experience that'll continue to set you up for success. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Sierra, we've been talking about this Back the Bridge campaign, housed out of the Canton College Foundation, working with our donors to continue to support the Steel Bridge team, and of course, get everyone to the Nationals in El Paso, Texas. How important is that to you and your team?
Yeah, it's very important. The Back the Bridge campaign, you're able to send your well wishes, and we enjoy hearing from everybody, and gives us motivation and confidence to be able to go to El Paso and compete.
Yeah, thank you to all of our donors, and as Sierra mentioned, below we'll have a link to all the updates. Chris Chambers will be from the foundation team. We'll be with the Steel Bridge team down in El Paso, Texas, providing us updates, and we're excited to share those with you as we go. And so, everyone who supported so far, thank you for supporting, continuing to support, and everyone who's considering supporting. Please listen to Sierra's wonderful recount of her experience with the Steel Bridge team, how important it is to our our students in the engineering and construction management programs. And the opportunities and experiences that this opens up for them is just tremendous. So we appreciate everyone's support and continuing to see how the Steel Bridge team does down in El Paso. So we're excited. Congratulations to you all for getting there.
Thank you. And I'd like to thank everybody for the support, and it's been a great opportunity.
Yeah. Thanks, Ciara.
Thank you.